And you know I love Nas. I always add spice. Okay, and so talking about spice, we got the spiciest in the building as of right now.
Ow.
So I just want to give a huge shout out. She don't know I'm about to do this, but I forgot while I was trying to get like all the language for the show. I found something. We're gonna play this throwback.
Oh no!
Really quickly.
What year was it? How throwback?
It's throwback. You know what it is.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chantel, the party game crasher, and I'm here to get your game night popping again with Rhyme Antics, the greatest party game ever. You see, the big problem is that most party games on the market today lack creativity. They offer you no educational value, and they've been around for decades. I just got word that this party needs some turn up. Hey guys, this game is whack, but we're bringing game night life back.
Rhyme Antics is a hilarious rhyming vocabulary game inspired by hip-hop for ages 12 and up. We use more than 2,000 rhyming vocabulary words, including homophones and music, to develop each player's fluid intelligence and make them laugh hysterically. Rhyme Antics also combines socially interactive gameplay with a mobile app so that players get a fully engaged experience.
Well, my job is done because those guys are having fun. Listen up, vocabulary is a currency of communication, and Rhyme Antics offers you, your friends, and family a fun and easy way to improve your vocabulary skills.
Here's how to play. 2 teams will battle. But first, nominate a scorekeeper. Teams pick their difficulty level. There's easy, intermediate, or intellectual. Then select a music beat instrumental from the app. If you don't have a smartphone, that's okay. Use the sand timer. Each player must quickly freestyle a verse, but the last word of your verse must rhyme with the underlined word on the playing card.
I ain't gonna play the whole thing. But you know what I completely forgot about? Anari and Asaria were babies in that damn video. Them grown folks. How long ago was that?
That was 2015.
2015?
Mm-hmm.
I remember too. I remember you like, you want to come over and play a game? I was like, okay, we could do this.
God, that
I
was
didn't know we were about
6
to
years
be in a
ago.
whole video.
6 years ago. Yeah, I kind of like just smooshed everybody into that's what I had to do.
Right?
That's what I had to do. I had to when you have no money and resources and you need people to do things for you, you just gotta
I got some food.
Oh yeah, got some food. We're gonna play this game. Bring your kids. It's like I don't want to bring the kids. No, I need the kids though. You're like, why? I'm like, I just need them.
But my kids are ready, set. Like besties are always ready, set, go. Down for whatever. And so it's been a while since. Let's catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
All the TV shows, all the radio shows.
Mm-hmm.
You out here becoming a unicorn. And for those who don't know, unicorns are Black women that are able to raise $1 million. And you may not be there yet, but we are speaking it into your life.
Thank you. Yes. Amen.
Ashe. And so tell us, take us down this journey about being a Black inventor.
Well, it's been a long journey. This is my 10th year in business on a journey to make this game invention a huge success and the #1 game in the world. I've hit some major milestones. It's been difficult. It has not been. I've been through any type of trial and tribulation you can think of. I've been through it. I've definitely struggled with a lot of mental health issues, dealing with the downtimes of just, not putting all the work in and not knowing if it was gonna become what I wanted it to become. So dealing with that, going through it alone, not really having a lot of other Black people in the game space. Initially, there weren't many of us. Now there's kind of been a surgence of other Black game developers, which has been great because I've been like, now I'm helping them,
now
right?
you're the mentor.
Yeah, but like when I was in it, there was nobody in the space. So it's crazy how it's just come full circle for me. But, you know, we just made Black history by becoming the first Black-owned game to be in Target and Walmart. So,
what?
Yeah. So we're in over 700 stores.
Yo, that's dope.
Nationwide between big box and, you know, smaller retailers. So, you know, I started out thinking big, and I always had a vision for what I wanted, and I'm not stopping until I get what I want. So it's for the culture, really. It's bigger than me. So I just keep going.
So how'd you come up with the game?
So the game is a family game idea. And the genesis of it was born from me and my family's need to want to play a new game during the holiday season. So
your family's dope. Like y'all really do have that.
Yeah, my daddy's, both my parents are very creative people. My dad is really just dope with off-top ideas. So, you know, after playing, you know, all those games we play as Black folks, we were just tired of it. And my dad came up with this call and response rap game. And, you know, we really loved playing it. It was like a freestyle rap game, but he would just point at us. He would say something, point at us, and then go around in the circle.
And your daddy's silly. He
Yeah. Oh my God. Most people know him in a business arena, but as a family man, he's silly as hell. You know he's silly. You've seen it. But so yeah, he played this rap game with us, and we really loved playing it as a family, and the kids really loved playing it. And I knew we had an idea when, you know, the kids would constantly want to play it every time we got together as a family. Like, let's play that game, you know? And then like, for like 7 years after that, I was just like, you know what? We need to put this game together. I need to do it. No one else was going to do it. So I was like, you know, I need to put this game together. But really what sparked me to put the game, you know, to actually bring the game to fruition and, you know, embark on this journey of like, you know, Black excellence and self-development and creating something great was, you know, I got in trouble. A lot of people know about that and don't even want to talk about it because that's not the person I am anymore. But, you know, sometimes your lowest lows make you, you know, spark you to become.
You know what I do want though? So I don't want to talk about that, but I do want that damn t-shirt though. You need to bring the t-shirts back.
Which one? Oh my God, yeah, OBGC. I miss that girl. You know, OBGC is like fashion is really my passion. I love that too. But I had to put that to the side because I couldn't do both at one time.
But can I get a t-shirt though?
Yeah, of course. I'm actually gonna launch OBGC again because nobody's doing what I was.
Never seen. Did you copyright that?
No, I didn't. And they were like test runs, but still all the women's like fly t-shirts I see come out, nothing's hitting on like my creative ideas. So I need to spark that again now that I have like a better network too. You know?
You should have wore that when you did that Charlamagne interview.
Which one?
Your t-shirt, Rose's t-shirt. Somebody's.
Well, I wore this sweatshirt, says read or else, because I'm on a mission to promote literacy in our community, reading culture and books. And that's what Rhyme Antics is. It's a literacy, you know, game that promotes literacy while paying homage to the roots of hip hop artistry. That's what it is in a nutshell. So it's a really fun rap game, but you know, it's a vocabulary game at the same time. And, you know, that's why it's had so much success because it's really versatile. It's an adult party game, but it's a family game. And then my number one customer during COVID was actually teachers using it for virtual learning. So it really keeps kids engaged and entertained and learning at the same time. So it's just been dope to, you know, impact the educational space in a real way.
Have you been able to secure any type of partnerships with different districts in order to?
No, so I'm not.
Have they been one-offs on teachers?
Yeah, they've just been one-offs on teachers. I've had a couple of principals buy like a case order for their teachers. So, but that's when we get funded, that's kind of the next phase, to really focus on the two revenue streams that the business has, which is general consumer and educational product.
So have you seen an increase in your own rap skills or vocabulary?
Not at all. I mean, vocabulary, yes, because I'm an avid reader. I learned that I'm a logophile. So a logophile is a person who has a love for words, like a pedophile. But anything with file at the end is because you have a love for something. So I'm a logophile, and that's a lover of words.
How do you write that? How do you spell that?
LOGO file. Logophile.
Logophile. I would have thought it would have been like auto. I don't know, like something.
I know, it's
base
weird.
Word having to do with words.
Yeah, and I regret not studying Latin in school. I opted out for Latin, but I wish I did now, knowing what I know about myself and just loving the English language, because like Latin's really important for learning the roots to words. You can just look at a word and kind of know where it comes from or what it means based on certain how it starts or whatever. But yeah, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I need to pick my energy up.
Nah, you're good. You're good. We get it. You're an entrepreneur. I do want to take a moment to talk to entrepreneurs though, because everybody wants to talk about like the success, but you just said like, I've been doing this for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So what does that look like to invest time, money, energy,
everything? It's so funny. I was looking at my phone yesterday, and how your iPhones now, do you have an iPhone? They'll like do these kind of phone picture collages for you and put music, and it kind of gave me a whole snapshot of my life as an entrepreneur the past 5 years. So it was like really, I started crying. I was like, wow, look at everything I've done. And it's been, God planted this seed in me to do this. And I know that for a fact, because every time I wanted to give up and do something else, I was given a lifeline from God to continue on this journey. And you can't ignore things like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I obey, and I just continue, even though I get tired, I get weary. And but it just always brings me a lot of gratitude to know that I am adding value to the culture, and I am impacting, I'm an impact company on a level, and that, I'm bringing love and community and, communication, all the things that make us human. I developed a product that really helps us connect. So it's been hard. Yeah, I told you the mental health stuff is real. I've recently I've been like actually depressed. I was in my depressions never last long. They're always like maybe a month-long depressions, where I'm just kind of like stuck. And after 10 years, you get burnt out for sure. And it's like you need to come up with new ideas. And now I've reached a new level of success, and now I need to raise more money. And it's just like, entrepreneurship's like this. I want it to be like this for at least a little amount of time.
But that's a flat line though. That means it's dead.
I know, but just for a little while. I mean, like just like a year. Can I have 1 year of a flat line, but up here, So this is my year though. This certainly is my year. We great things are happening. I can't make official announcements, but
we can't get nothing.
No, I can't, just because I've learned over time to just
close your mouth.
Yep. And what you learn in business too is a deal's not done until a deal is done. So when the deal's done and the paperwork's signed and the cash is in the bank, then I make announcements. So that's what I do. But I'm truly blessed. I am blessed beyond belief. I've had, thank you to every customer. Thank you, Tayla. You were, in the beginning of this, you supported this. That video you showed is so embarrassing. I watched that shit and I'm like, I am so corny, but
it's not though. It was real life. It was real. And that's the whole gimmick that you have to play. Like, I heard this party's boring. Let's go spice it up. Like,
yeah.
Let's do a remake.
But I recently did a commercial and I had some big actors in there and I had to be in the commercial again. I hate being on camera. I really do. Like, I do these interviews and people say I do great. I get great feedback, but I hate being on camera. I'm kind of shy. I have, my insecurities and I don't really like being on camera. But when, I'm the creative director and I don't have money to pay people, I have to do shit myself.
So talk to the Black women that do have to raise money. How we do it?
Yeah,
because it's hard out here for a Black woman.
It's hard. I have done it. I had I raised an angel round of $80,000 in 2019.
And what does that mean?
That means that I pitched angel investors and they invested in the business in exchange for equity, like what you see on Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Because they believe in you, they believe in the product. So
is that difficult to like relinquish aspects of the, like, what percent? Well, we don't need to know what you have to relinquish, but is that difficult to let some of the baby go in order for the financial assistance?
No, it's not hard. If your partners, you choose your partners wisely. You don't just want the money. The person behind the angel behind the money is important too. You want to make sure that person adds value to your business, whether they're a board member, whether they have a lot of expertise and can, help you kind of as a advisor and assist as a part-time employee because you don't have the capital to pay an actual employee. So you got to be real strategic about your choices when bringing on equity partners. That's why on Shark Tank, when you see that, like the entrepreneur wants to partner with somebody strategically because of what the value that shark brings. So Charlemagne the God was an investor. He was one of my angel investors. So he is my partner. So, and when I met him and things he's done for me have really changed the trajectory of the business.
And this is so everybody is now seeing like the recent interview, but this isn't the first time that you were on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, this is my second interview. I was on there 2019 and then I was just on there like 3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah. So it was just kind of a recap to show like the growth of the business and it's been dope. It's been an incredible journey. So much more work to do though. I'm still startup phase. My goal is to be the #1 game in the world. And, I'm in only 500 Target stores. I want to be in all stores. That's 1,500 stores. So, to grow and to what I'm raising money for now, my crowdfunding campaign, I'm raising $100,000 marketing budget to be able to support the marketing that needs to push the sales in big box retailers. That's what I'm working on.
Hallelujah. Did you do the Walmart marketplace?
So I'm in Walmart. I'm in Walmart stores. I'm in 50 Walmart stores.
Tags.
Yeah. So I'm not just online. I'm actually in stores. That means, and the difference is for people who want to know, being online with these stores, like anybody can be on the Walmart marketplace. It's like being on Amazon. You just, upload because it benefits them. They get paid for every unit you sell. But when a store writes you a purchase order and buys products from you, that's the level I'm at with Target and Walmart. They actually buy product to have on their shelves. And
Asaria made me feel some type of way because I am on Walmart marketplace like Amazon, and she was just like, just online. Like,
who's Asaria?
The little one, the little girl.
I don't know.
Jasmine. Because I call my daughter Jasmine, but her name is Asaria.
Oh, Your daughter made you feel like
yes, she was, because the book is on Walmart Marketplace, and I was just like, Jasmine, the book's on Walmart, and we went to Walmart.com. She was like, so it's just online.
That is something. I mean, not everybody gets approved for Walmart.
Listen,
online.
I am sad. Okay, I'm sad. She's like, anybody can be on Walmart.com. It's like Amazon.
Yeah, but with like consumer goods, retail, being physically in stores isn't always necessarily the right, business model for people. Some people make more money selling direct to consumer through their website, and in my case, it's both. I want, in brick and mortar, physically in stores, and selling on my website. I want both of those revenue channels to thrive. And obviously, when you do direct to consumer, you make more margins, right?
Yes.
But when you're dealing with big box retailers, they're ordering 10,000, 20,000 units at a time. And those checks are pretty big.
Blessings.
So, yeah, my checks compared to others aren't. But I mean, to get these checks with commas has been very nice. I just can't wait for them to, get bigger. But, this journey has really just been about being an example of like what you can achieve regardless of your past circumstances. So I just want to be an example and, inspire other entrepreneurs, other inventors, other, creators that, you can dream big and you can do it,
What does it look like? So you personally have the support of your friends, you have support of your family, which is important. But for those who don't, what's it look like, or what has it looked like to have people who look like supporters but aren't?
Well, I do struggle with this. So I do have support. My family was supportive from jump. And, I truly don't think you can make it without support at all. Because even though I do have support, and I've had support from some great people who have helped me in the beginning get to this level, you can't do it without support, because I'm a solo entrepreneur, but because I have the support, I have my advisory board, I have my investors, those are all my support crew, like my team. And, but someone who doesn't have that, I mean, I don't imagine they'd be able to make it through, because the stresses and the, just the ups and downs of how hard entrepreneurship is hard. You're putting everything you have on the line. I mean, if you're working, if you're that passionate about seeing your project be a success, then you're like putting everything on the line. It's sweat equity. It's all your money. I've been investing every dollar I have for the past 10 years into making this a success. So, and just banking on it. Like, this has to work. You know what I mean? Because like, otherwise, what
was it all for?
What was all for? Like, the last 10 years, just I wasted it. What? Like, I really wanted to go to med school and become a plastic surgeon. Like, sometimes I think about that. I'm like, I should have just, went to school. I'd be a doctor by now. The 10 years, but I did this because God planted the seed for me to do this. And so I've stayed committed to it. And then every time I'm going to give up, I get thrown a lifeline. Like, literally every time. God never lets me down. Amen. Girl, you don't understand. Like,
I do.
It's just like, people will let you down. Family will let you down. Friends will let you down. But God never lets me down. And I'm not a Christian. I'm just very spiritual. I believe in a creator in the universe and all that. And I do have serious faith in the creator and the higher power.
The higher power, standing under the power lines. No, So as far as like, what's the next step? Pause. I want to go down memory lane and remember when you were looking for manufacturers and how difficult it was, and how the card stock wasn't the way that you wanted it, and the timer was faulty, and like you were like, yo, why you can't find a decent manufacturer? Like, why you can't make what I need you to make? And it just, I don't feel like I was ever part of the process, but I do feel like I've watched the growth.
Yeah, for sure.
And have seen. So I wonder what the difference between what I currently have and what is now on the market.
I would love to see what you have.
So the game night that we had, I have that one.
I would have to see. So Rhyme Antics actually going through another kind of revamp. It's going to be this next batch. It's going to be redesigned completely, just because Target's requesting that it be able to sit the long way on the shelf. So the graphics are going to be moved, and then you know, the how to play and everything's going to be changed, kind of shortened up, because, you know, I love my folks, but we don't like to read, girl. We don't like to read. I get so many, you know, complaints, and we have a 5-star review on Amazon. We're a top choice, but, you know, if I could tell you how many people just don't like to read, you know, and it's a damn shame, because I created the game for that purpose. Read, nigga, read. You know?
You can't say that.
Oh, I can't. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can swear on the
You already said it. You already said it.
My bad. Beep. Jesus, but you know, like the work I do, the advocacy work I do around literacy, you know, I'm like constantly, when I hear things like that, I'm just like, you know, this is a reason why there's a literacy crisis in this country. You know, like 36 million Americans read below a 3rd grade level. Our community is affected the most by this. You know, 88% of our children in 8th grade nationwide read at a 3rd grade level or below. Like the literacy rates are so low, and the effects of COVID-19 have further, you know,
exacerbated.
Yeah, the disparity is like, I can't imagine. You know, I was talking to my cousin who, you know, was forced to be a stay-home mom when COVID hit, and you know, her child is way behind because she's like working from home, and she can't work from home and be a teacher too. You know what I mean? So it's just terrible what's going on. I'm sure the literacy rates after kids get, you know, back in the classroom and stuff, it's just going to be devastating. And we really have to do our job as parents to promote reading culture in the classroom, to put books in our children's hands instead of these phones, because these phones are like really, really corrupting our brains.
Never mind. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. So we have come all the way to the top of the hour. I do thank you for your time, and
of course,
I definitely don't want to take up any more.
It's only right that I come back here, Tayla. You gave me my first interview.
Are you for real?
Yeah, like way back. You don't remember?
You
was with Val Beats.
Yes.
You were his sidekick.
Yes.
That was my first interview, and I think 2011, like when I had just moved back to Boston, and it wasn't about this. It was about, you know, that bad thing I had did back then when I was a bad girl.
That is not what happened. She's a good girl that was just misunderstood,
misguided, lost, all that stuff. But yeah, it's amazing. Redemption is real. Change is real. Second chances are important, and never underestimate the underdog. That's what I'll say.
And with that being said, Chantel Calloway of Rhyme Antics, I am so excited to have you in the building. Please come back once the deal is done, the money is in the bank, and we could talk about some other things that are going on.
Yeah, and the whole point, like I forgot to shout out my crowdfunder. It's funblackfounders.com/Rhyme Antics. Funblackfounders.com is a new crowdfunding site for Black founders, and you know, it's It's a new it's a new crowdfunding site for Black founders. They are making a huge impact in our space, and shout out to Renee King. She's the founder of that, another powerful Black female, working for us, by us, and every dollar counts. Donate $1, $20, whatever you have. It's a reward-based crowdfunder, so you do get the game. We still have a few early bird rewards left where you get the new expansion pack coming out and the game. So, check out our packages.
What is the expansion pack?
It's going to be called the Legends expansion pack, and it's 50 cards that are like rhyme verses by your favorite MCs. Yeah, it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope.
Congratulations on all the success. Again, I am praying for you to be a unicorn, a Black woman who raises over $1 million in funding. And so we've had conversations with Angel Rich, who is one of the unicorns. And so I completely understand. And I'm in the process of learning how to begin to take those steps. And I have so much respect.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm always here for you, whatever advice you need.
Thank you. I am Tayla Andre. The website, how do we find the game? How do we find you? How do we follow?
Yes, rhymeantics.com, funblackfounders.com/rhymeantics. But if you go to Fun Black Founders, you'll just see the campaign up there. But then you can follow me on IG at Little Miss Calloway, and that's LIL_Miss Calloway. And Rhyme Antics is on all social media platforms.
And it's in Walmart. And it's in Target.
Yeah, please go in the store and pick it up. We need that. We need all the support. And it's a really fun game, you got a freestyle rap battle in proper English. What's better than that? It's fun adult drinking game, but it's also, fun for the kids and the families. And teachers too. Pick it up.
I am Tayla Andre. Waking Up with Tayla Andre has absolutely nothing to do with the time of day we link up, but about waking up your third eye with unorthodox conversations leading to universal consciousness. Everything Tayla Andre, TaylaAndre.com. Mwah. I hope you have an amazing day today.